Hello, everybody. I'm just stopping in. I'm letting y'all have lunch with me. This is not a mukbang. This is just a little bit talking and a little bit eating, okay? This will not be a regular segment. Okay, today I have some Chinese food. I have chicken and broccoli. Usually I get the broccoli with the brown sauce by itself. And I started to get that, but so let me get this chicken and broccoli. So I'm putting my white rice in here, y'all. So we're just gonna do a little bit talking because we're gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not buying much, y'all, and I don't want people to think that just because I'm on YouTube or just because y'all on YouTube that you got to spend up a whole lot of money. No, I'm not doing it. Okay. So this is what you got today. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. So y'all went out a little bit. I went out for a little while today. And the weather is really crazy right now. Okay, my weather, where I live, we had an early fall. And we had some cooler days. But let me tell you, for a few days it's been feeling like it's like the summer. It's like changing totally. Yes, I'm gonna eat this chicken and broccoli. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, y'all, because even though I'm fat, my stomach don't hold that much. I like a lot of sweets and stuff that's really not good for me. Pretty good. So my plate, hold on for a minute, y'all. So that's my plate so far. Okay. So far, because this food is looking pretty good and I'm going to eat more than I thought. So let me start. Very good. I just think they should have put a little more sauce in here, though. Now, cheating me on the sauce. And why? For what reason? Yeah, broccoli is my favorite vegetable. Broccoli and string beans. And the Chinese carrots tend to taste pretty good. So while I was out, it was a lot of people complaining about the rent. You know, the rent is high everywhere. I got some iced tea and it's good, y'all. Yeah, so the rent is high everywhere. I myself had intended on moving years ago. I might have been talking about moving. I'm gonna move when I got up here in 2012. But it's been so hard to move. Everything costs so much. I remember a time not that long ago, everybody was saying, let's go down south. The rent is cheaper. It was cheaper down. But y'all, they done caught up with us. If they ain't caught up, they're catching up. How do you expect people to survive? I mean, the jobs are not paying. all that much more. And young people just trying to make it by themselves out on their own. Maybe they finished school or maybe they didn't. And everybody's having a rough time. I'm noticing more and more buildings coming up. Luxury buildings. Luxury, my foot. They look nice now. But they put them in the rough part of the cities. And since we're so close to New York, they slapping up all these buildings because you can work in New York and then you can come back home in Jersey and you just get on the train to go to work, come back on the train, and your building is right there. Which means the rent in that building is just real high. Because people in New York are used to paying a lot of money for rent and live in a real small place. I like my state that I live in. They call my state stinky and dirty. They got to realize Jersey is a small state. Jersey is a very wealthy state, though. So our state, some places is a little rough around the edges, and you can be in one city, you can go slightly up the street, and there are mansions. There are nice places to live here, but you cannot be real poor. If you're poor, you'll feel like you're being pushed out because you really are. Now, when they finish building all these nice luxury apartments, they're coming up all over. But when they just about finish, they're gonna improve the crime is not going to be that bad. You know why? Because it's going to be so expensive to live in these areas. So they're going to push the poor folks out. And you're going to be priced out. And that's happening in a lot of places. It even happens in New York. Like people say different parts of New York and Harlem, and they're claimed that it's so bad. And then when they want to rebuild, they make it where the poor folks can't afford to live there. So what's going on in y'all's areas? Are y'all noticing the same thing? I'm almost sure that most people are going to say, yeah, same thing is going on here. When my daughter took me to Atlantic City for my birthday, you would be surprised if you've never been there. You'll be surprised with all that money being made in Atlantic City. The people are living so poor right around the area. This food is good, y'all. but I'm starting to feel a little full. I think that's why, I think this is the reason why so many van lifers now. It's been some all along, but you hear more and more people talk about it now. Some people do it because they like to do it. But there are some people that's just a way of life, they have to do it. Some people, they are rich and they just want the adventure. So is it unusually hot in your state when it's usually cool this time of year? Or is it the opposite? Is it usually warm and it's cooler where you are right now? Everything is so screwed up. The economy, the weather. We're living in some tough times. And if you can get along with your children and if they can cooperate, maybe it would be good if they just stay home for a while. You know, even though you want your kids to experience having their own place, because it's a lot of lessons that they will learn from that too. When you're totally on your own, you really learn how to take care of yourself. But it's hard to really find somewhere that is suitable for young people. There's a place that's really close to me. There are so many young people living in that apartment, y'all. And they're causing a lot of chaos. Okay. If you want to have a party or something, you have to keep in mind that you don't own the whole building or the whole complex. I shouldn't be hearing or feeling your music come through my walls. And then when somebody reports you, then you act like it's their fault. All you had to do was shut that music down. Rent yourself a hall. That's all you got to do. Rent yourself a hall. Pay the money. And then you can party like you want to. I don't know why I keep eating because I'm full. I got a little bit I can leave for later though. So it has been a lot of incidents lately where people calling the cops on people because they're just too loud. people feel that just because they renting somewhere, they have a right to do whatever they want to do. No, you can't. You got people, they got to get up to go to work and stuff, and they can't sleep because of your music. So my lunch is almost over, y'all. Oh. I ate a lot today. I packed it in with this. But I'm going to have to leave some in this plate because I cannot finish. I'm going to eat this, and that's going to be it. So our conversation, our chat is about to end too. So I want to touch on something. So while I was out, I can't give too many details about this because I don't know who, people where I live or whatever. If you have children and you meet somebody and you want to get married, consider that you have children and it may not be the right situation. You might want to wait till those kids get up out of the house, get grown and get up out of the house. Excuse me, because sometimes there are things that's going on and the kids can feel it, but nobody else around don't really know what's going on with that relationship. Okay. So I'm saying this in a roundabout way. Not nobody on YouTube. That's another thing. People be getting serious about stuff that people talk about. So this is not about nobody on YouTube, but it's about some people that I know in my area. Okay. So yeah, you may not want to just bring some man into your home and you're raising girls or boys because the family may think that this person is okay. But the kids are around and if they feeling something, most of the time they write about that person. You know, it's not saying that you can't get married, you can't do what you want to do, but you're the one that had those kids, which means that you have to try to give them the best life possible. And if you notice that your kids are clashing with your boyfriend or your husband, look into that, okay? Because the person that was telling me this information don't know that I know some things about that situation. I didn't say anything at all. And the kids may be getting blamed for maybe being mean, and they just acting mean, and you know how young people are. Yeah, I know how young people are, but I also know that a lot of young people are right too. Sometimes these women don't see things that they should see, or it's things going on that they will not acknowledge. You know, don't sweep it under the rug, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, your kid's going to be right. And I'm going to tell you why. They're going to be right because they want the best for you. If this person was treating you real good, they wouldn't have it they wouldn't have any reason to be upset. Just think about it. They wouldn't have no reason to be upset. So if they upset for a reason. And it's because that person is no good. it happens with men with women too. I personally have been through that too. All people can think about is they love this person. Mess up your life, don't mess your kids' life up. Because you just got up in your head that, oh, I want this person, I'm lonely. Okay, well, why don't you just, if you're going to be with this person, see how this person is. This person that's going through this knows what she is going through. But nobody else don't know except me. I know. Some other people may know and they just not saying anything. And I wouldn't dare say anything to her or anything because it's none of my business. When you meet somebody, think about how you feel. If something don't feel right, even the first time, it's not right. You best believe your kids can feel it and can see it. There's nothing worse than an old fool. It's all like young fools too. But I hate to see an old fool. Wake up, wake up. Letting these men come in your kid's life, you don't know whether they did something to somebody. They doing something to you, but you try to act like everything is perfect. Everything is so good. Life is so perfect. Everything is so beautiful. No, it's not, girl. It's not. Stop pretending. Stop hiding the truth. And some of these people have been through stuff like this before. They've been through stuff like this before, and I just be saying to myself, why you putting up with it, girl? There are men all over the place. Every man is not bad. There's some good ones too. Man, open your eyes too. Open your eyes. She may not be as fabulous as you think she is. What is she doing? Okay, you picked her because she's beautiful. But she likes to hang out a lot. She's kind of wild. You like that about her. You love that. But you see some things that you don't like. But you done made up in your head, I'm going to change her. She's so pretty. I'm going to make her into what I want her to be. She's not going to change. Even if she act like it for a little while, it's going to be an act, honey. It's going to be an act. Tread lightly. And see people for what and who they are. Have I been blinded by love? I have. But after that one, because I choose right now to be alone right now. Okay? But if you come to me with some mess, I'm not dealing with your drama. Nope. And then sometimes you have some strings that's still tied up. And you know that you have to be honest with people regarding your situation. And if you tell someone that you're kind of tied up, at least you told them the truth, right? So I'm going to stop this conversation right now because I went longer than I thought. But y'all think about what I said. I'm not trying to be preachy. It's just a situation that's going on. I said, wow, and this person was talking to me, and I was cringing, y'all. I was cringing inside. I said, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know all the tea, but I wouldn't tell this person nothing. Only thing though, I will feel bad if something tragic happens. That's the only thing about it. I'm praying that nothing tragic happens. Okay. All right, y'all. So this was some chat, and like I said, I'm not spending up a whole lot of money. You know how I usually like to go shopping. I only brought the things that was necessary this time. No clothes, y'all. Okay, so I will talk to you again soon.